Hey everybody, good morning, Robb Moffett. Guys, we're working on a cassette player, Sony CFS-200. I've never done this before. It seemed to me that the radio was working, AM, FM. When you turned on the cassette part, you could hear the motor going. So I figured it was the belts. This is 30, maybe 40 years old. So the belts were gone. I ordered a bunch of belts for like $5 or $6. They sell the belts for like $10 a piece, but you can buy like 100 of them for $6. I don't think they're the exact same dimension and everything for the width, but they work. You need just a regular standard Phillips screwdriver, and in the smaller Phillips screwdrivers, you need some really good tweezers and a nice flashlight. There's a belt that goes on the front. This is where the cassette goes in. You take these two screws out, turn it over, you can access the motor. There's one little screw that comes out. You can remove the motor and then put the belt over the pulley. But there's two pulleys, actually there's three pulleys. It turned out there was 3 belts needed. And I tried different things and it didn't work, so I tried some more. So I tried like 4 or 5 different things until I finally got the belts working. But the problem is, you can see it works. Fast forward and it rewinds, but when you put it on play, which is kind of what you want to have happen, you can see here right in the middle, this is moving like it should, but it's supposed to engage with this little cog, this little wheel here, and it's not. And if you can see this little metal piece comes down. Can you see that little metal piece comes down? It's pushing this wheel into the gears on this wheel, but this plastic is broken. That little metal part isn't doing anything. It should be pressing on another piece of plastic here to push this wheel into that gear, but it's not happening. So I don't know how to fix that. I really don't. I'm kind of happy I was able to get the belts on because I had to keep trying different sizes. It's a little bit fiddly, but I'm impressed by how easy it is to work on the Sony. It goes back together really easy, and all of the places where you have to take out the screws, there was an arrow pointing to it. So I did have a little bit, they were really tight, so I put a little oil. I made up a solution of, it's 1 part mineral oil, 1 part alcohol. You don't want to get that on your belts or other parts. And I cleaned the little cassette part with alcohol and the rubber. I didn't have any silicone for the cassettes to make sure they were turning good. But it doesn't look like I'm going to be able to fix that wheel because it has a little tiny piece of plastic that goes there. You have to be a dental surgeon to fix that, unless you just replace a part, and I don't know, it wouldn't be worth it for me to do that. But if you're hesitant to work on these, very simple. The back comes off easily, it goes back in pretty easily, and there's just 2 screws here, and when you turn it over, you can see the motor, 1 little screw comes out. And if you have really good dexterity, you might not even need to take the motor out. You can snug the little or weave the little pulley, the little belt over the pulley wheel. So, and there's 2 of them because I put 1 on and I went around 3 of them of the pulleys, but that didn't make any sense because it was rubbing on one side. So I just put it on 2 pulleys, and then I put it on another pulley from another pulley. So there's 2 pulley belts on the back, and there's 1 on the front. But that little piece is broken, so Can't fix it. By the way, when you get stuff that's thrown away in the garbage, like I did this, I had 3 cassettes somebody threw out. I put them in a plastic bag with boric acid powder, the stuff you use for roaches, and for like a week or so. So if there's any bugs in there, they would walk around and get killed. You don't want to transfer those German roaches in your house. So I made sure there was no bugs in them. But yeah, sadly, well, the radio works. Not the AM. The AM is kind of wonky on the low end of the dial, but the FM works fine. So if you're hesitant to work on your cassette player, you can get the belts really cheap. You just have to figure out what size you need. But you can figure it out. I never did this before, and I figured it out. All right. Take care. See you out there.